Yes. Okay. Good luck, guys.
Mhm. Yeah. Stream.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. So are we live? Okay, cool. Okay, so we're starting 9 minutes in. Probably should look at the team comps first, right? So Team Egg is running the Cho'Gath, Udyr, and then the same Annie Tristana as last game, and then they swapped out the support with the Janna. So I think very similar idea to last game. They just had like AP top laner, and then just like Annie Tristana carry. And then B-Movie with the Xayah Rakan bot lane synergy, Cassio mid, Aatrox top, and Mundo jungle. Okay. So I'm looking at these teams, and just at a glance, I feel like the B-Movie team comp might be probably a little bit easier to pull off in terms of team fighting, especially just because like the Xayah safety and the Rakan engage makes it so easy to start these fights. Whereas if you're Egg, you have to like somehow get your Udyr into the enemy team, run up, slap some people, stun everyone, and Cho'Gath Q is pretty inconsistent to hit. So I think B-Movie definitely has an advantage when it comes to starting fights. And also they just have two really strong late game hyper carries that if you let them scale, everything could get out of control quite quickly. But as of right now, I think judging from the scores, 4-1, Egg has quite an edge with Cassio's going in, flashing in for the bot lane, and team collapses and kills the Tristana and Annie has to flash away. Okay, so it's very action-packed game right now, but it seems like a slight edge toward Egg at the current moment.
But I think it's also true that the top laner just got a solo kill from B-Movie.
The solo.
Aatrox dominating lane as per usual.
Hey.
That's what the Aatrox. There are two. Wait, I was like, there are two A's in Aatrox.
Yeah, I feel like that matchup is quite rough for the Cho'Gath, just because Aatrox just sustains everything. Not much you can do there. But... Okay, so kind of got thrown into the middle of this, but we see that there's one dragon for B-Movie. Next one spawning in about 50 seconds. I think we're gonna start to see teams kind of trying to prepare right now.
Yeah, it definitely also seems like Tristana, being the tower pushing champion that she is, was able to crack bot turret first, and now B-Movie's bot lane has rotated mid instead. They've swapped lanes.
Yeah, both teams bring their supports to the mid lane. You can see Cassiopeia already going bot, trying to set up the kind of solo laners in the side lanes and bot lane in mid, as we've been seeing throughout this entire tournament. Rift Herald goes top, crashes in, gets some plates. Looking good for Egg so far. And they're looking for Bush Cheese. Tristana gets a bomb on Rakan, but just too much mobility, gets able to get away.
Right, Xayah Rakan bot lane. Yeah. I guess it's also true that Blue Side popped Rift Herald top, but it wasn't didn't really achieve much there. And both teams are just now hovering around this dragon, which actually Blue Team's just gonna take it.
Yeah, it didn't look like
Just
Red
like
Team
that.
wanted to contest that.
Yeah, they were hovering in the area, but it wasn't a very...
I think the back time. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was just saying, I think the back timings may have not have lined up as nicely for them. I think Cassiopeia was like resetting as blue team was setting up for Dragon, so they were
Right.
late and could not get in position.
Right, I think that's true. And also, just there's not really that much of a reason for red team to force that dragon play right there.
Yeah, exactly. They're already up one, or they already had one dragon, so there was no, I guess, real threat of the like Mega Dragon stacking win condition there.
Yeah, it's going to slow down their stacking on the Infernal Soul, I believe it is, but it's not that bad of a situation that they're in. And also, we see like Cassiopeia's growing the CS lead.
Yeah, we're seeing like small scuffles around the map, but nothing really major. It's mostly just been like farming up, collecting gold, and waiting for these new objectives to spawn. Okay, yeah, so we see just fighting for vision. Not much going on right now, but I think that we might see a fight at Herald. It looks like both teams are setting up in the top side. Oh, Rakan's trying to look for an engage, gets two. See if anything comes out of this. The Janna disengage, Mundo runs in, tries to get some cleavers, but is not able to follow up. Hello? Paul? What's going on? Okay. Okay. How does this work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, thank you. Yeah, wait, how do I mute myself in Zoom? Up here. Okay, I have stolen control of Paul's stream, so now I should be able to control this, I believe. Okay, but anyway, we just saw small engagement topside, did not lead to anything. So I think teams are still going to be dancing around this Rift Herald a little bit, although second Rift Herald isn't that valuable. So we'll have to see where this goes.
Yeah, I think they're just sending the Tristana around the map. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it looks like blue team's just going to give this up. We saw the Udyr reset. There's no way he can contest this now.
It'll still be a nice addition to red team's arsenal, and it seems like they might be trying to catch out the Janna and Tristana top. It's going to be a 3v2. Rakan's going to go in with the ultimate. The W is going to be the gap closer.
Oh, catches two, Janna ult disengage.
Very interactive, but it seems like she will be the sacrifice in this situation. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful cue by the Janna to disengage from all three members, and she actually is looking like she's going to get out of this one.
Wow, Udyr coming in for the escort, saves the
That's what
Janna.
he said. The Tristana decided to go back in, and that maybe was not the right play there. She had to flash in the end, and the Cassiopeia is going to pick up that kill.
Yeah, a bit too ambitious there by the Tristana. Thought she could pull in some extra damage while they were chasing down the Janna.
Yeah, I think that's true. Also, she did have the reinforcement of the team, but ultimately it was not enough. Stopwatch will be popped by the Rakan, and that will save him from this interaction.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna Herald top, maybe get at least 2 charges.
Yeah, they're just gonna walk this Herald a little bit longer. The Udyr is actually very greedy for his grump. But I guess that's what jungle is about.
Yeah, Aatrox says get out of there.
Aatrox says no you. The Herald is able to charge another time into the tier 2. This Cassiopeia is getting to be a problem already. Not even 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah. I think another play that Red Team might have been able to consider was just taking the tower top lane. I think they had enough control where they could have just got it. And then if they drop the Herald mid, usually mid tower is the one that teams are always looking to get because it just opens up the map so much.
Right. I think that's definitely true, but they've opted instead to rotate to this dragon. Janna's on the way and Udyr's in the area, but it seems like Red Side is going to have control over it. Oh, Rakan's actually just going to go in.
The Hex
The
Flash.
ultimate hits. Wow. Okay, interactive champion. But Cho'Gath is going to try to steal the dragon without success this time. They're going to keep fighting. And it seems like that will be the end of that exchange.
Yeah, I think Cho'Gath actually ulted the dragon, but the damage was just not enough, and he gets outsmited by the Mundo.
Right, we definitely see that the Cho'Gath did press R, but I guess that was not enough. Meanwhile, Mundo's not taking any damage.
Mundo goes where he pleases.
Yeah. And now they're able to crack this mid turret tier 2, and that will open up the map, like you said, for Red Team.
Yeah. So I think now the next objective that the teams are going to look to play for is probably that Baron. You can see that Aatrox is already in the bot lane, getting that split push, trying to drag pressure top, or bot lane, sorry, so that the rest of the team can set up, probably get vision topside.
Yeah. The Cassiopeia in the mid lane is 5-0 with 2 items, and I think that's 8 stacks on the Dark Seal. So, scary.
A very big snake. Gonna eat everybody.
Okay. Okay, Charles.
Top tier commentary.
Top tier commentary. It's just like, you might as well start reading the character lines, you know?
Just unhinge the jaw, just swallow the Tristana whole. It's just like she's this tiny yodel, what's she gonna do?
I guess that's true. She just got doubly out of there sometimes, but... That is next.
Okay, we see blue team sending Udyr bot lane. Kind of a risky play, because if something happens at Baron, they won't have a smite to contest. But I don't think they'll be fighting anytime soon, so it's okay for now.
Right. That being said, they did need someone to match the Aatrox, and there wasn't going to be anyone else on their team. And Tristana, being the interactive champion that she is at turret pushing, was able to crack first turret mid.
Yeah.
Well, not that bad.
Might be a little bit concerning for this Aatrox. She's getting just run down by the entire team.
4v1. Can Aatrox do it? Well, not quite, I guess. That being said, the red team is immediately going to be moving towards topside, towards the Baron. But the Cho'Gath is also just very tanky. Not in the face of a Cassiopeia, though. Well, there goes Gamer Dude 11 spelled out.
Yeah, it looks like a small bit of miscommunication on Red Team's part. You saw the Xayah and Rakan run bot lane to try and help the Aatrox while the rest of the team was gunning for Baron. And now I don't think they can do it anymore.
No, it's probably a little risky for that Baron play right now. They do have solid damage on the Baron with a Cassiopeia DPS, but...
Yeah, just a little bit too risky. The Baron damage in Magic vs. Fred is just too big.
Yeah, and also the game's very even in terms of gold right now, so I don't think they're so confident to do the 20-minute Baron play. Yeah. It's one of those, like, would you rather level 4 solo Drake or level 20 Baron? Yeah.
Well, speaking of Drake, the next one's coming up in about a minute 30. You can see some people are already backing, resetting, trying to get ready to contest this. I think if Red Team gets this, it's huge.
It will be. That'll be a solid bit of damage. It'll make it even harder for blue side to... People Twitch chat is having some philosophical mathematical discussions.
Wait, what are they saying?
I would rather not read it, but Charlie can
Okay, I'll find it myself,
entertain our
don't worry.
stream.
Okay, so it looks like red team has pretty solid control of the dragon pit. They've got all the vision bot side that they need, and I think they're getting mid prio right now. So blue team has to face check if they want to get this dragon. It's very scary for them, especially into Cassiopeia. Hello, welcome back.
I think Discord bug is just, I don't know. Just when you thought it was fixed, it's not.
Well, in the meantime, looks like we got a pick on the Annie mid lane, and the rest of the team just starting dragon, while the two front line for red team are just beefing it out.
It looked like Tristana was going to be caught for a second there, but she just doubled out of there over the wall. But the Mundo's definitely doing a lot of work zoning them off of this Baron. Nice and easy. They will be on Soul Point after this one, and it is an Inferno Soul. Kind of scary.
Yeah, that's the big one. Probably one of the strongest ones. Like, I think if this was Cloud Soul, it'd be a little less concerning. But
Right.
Infernal on Cassiopeia is just huge.
Exactly. It's also the team comp diff, because otherwise, you know, Cho'Gath would be able to do a little bit more in terms of absorbing abilities and such. But sad.
Okay, and they just started.
They're gonna go
Cho'Gath
straight
is
for the
outside.
Baron play. It seems like blue team is going towards it, and they're not doing it quite fast enough. So it seems like they can get here, but they're
Oh,
not
Rakan just
really
blows up.
going to have.
Oh my god, Udyr steals it. Wait, this could be huge for blue team. Everyone has to flash out the pit.
And
the
now
Zai dies, Aatrox
Zaya dies in the pit.
Whoa, okay.
That was a little bit unexpected, but that's a good call. I guess that is the power of their team comp. The Annie is now having a bounty and having 3 kills.
You know, when they started that Baron, I thought they were gonna just get it. Like, Cho'Gath
Right.
on bot side, I didn't see the TP coming in. But he just kept pushing.
Yeah. And now with the Baron, the blue team is actually going to push a lot harder than we expected. And right now the gold lead has jumped to 3k. The Janna was tanking turret. Okay, so the Annie's gonna die first. The Mundo's just gonna start running towards them. The turret does fall, but it will be only one death, only Annie going over with a 450 shutdown.
Yeah, they scoop up 1 kill with the Rakan engage, but at what cost, right? The inhib turret, which is
Arguably
Hard,
more
yeah.
important. And now Tristana is going to take the red buff and the chickens. You know. And Udyr and Cho'Gath is going to go for the blue buff. This is a saddest moment. Oh, this poor Cassiopeia is going to be
Cassiopeia.
she's going to be flashed on, and it seems like she's just going to be shut down.
And there's the shutdown gold.
Yeah, that's
that
going to be 1k gold. Yep.
Oh my.
That is a little bit of a pace turner. But there's still a winning condition on red team with the Infernal Soul, and it's not like Cassiopeia after dying once will just stop doing damage. So
Yeah, there's still plenty of counterplay left. I think as long as red team can set up for this dragon fight and not get picked beforehand, they should have a pretty decent chance with this fight.
right. I mean, this is a little different from game 1 where they literally had, you know, Morgana dark binding into Lux light binding question mark. The lockdown potential isn't quite that much, but we saw the power of just Udyr running and then flashing at you.
Well, now Udyr doesn't have flash for this dragon fight.
I guess that's true. How much of a difference that makes, though, we're not sure yet. We'll have to see.
I think as long as Zaya doesn't get blown up and has time to ulti and get out of there before like the Annie flash ults or the Udyr stun, I
It
think
looks like
could
this
be-
Cassiopeia is just going to be chased again by the by the Cho'Gath. She's doing decent damage, and she's actually just gonna look to turn this.
Like Cassiopeia actually just kills him. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And so the engage is coming in on red team from in the mid lane. Rakanda's goes in. They're not quite able to finish up a kill, but now Cassiopeia's on the side. She's not really... seems a lot indecisive in terms of where she's going.
Yeah, the Rakan W didn't quite hit, and the team wasn't there to close enough to follow up, so the Tristana just gets to walk out of there for free.
Yeah, that's all kind of funny. Like, Rakan pops ultimate, goes in, decides, oh, never mind, east back onto the Xayah. Nothing happened.
Yeah, so that's red team's big engage tool burnt right in front of the dragon. So as it spawns in 30 seconds, red team is backing. They're probably going to be out of position by the time this dragon spawns.
I guess that is true, but I don't think Rakan's ultimate cooldown is that long, is it?
Maybe.
It seems
looks
like it's halfway there already.
Yeah, a little bit over half. We'll see. Maybe it comes up in time.
Let's find out.
Oh, okay, so red team takes dragon positioning. Blue team just backed in front of them and gave up control. But it seems like they just walk in there without much resistance.
Right. We do notice that the Aatrox is still topside. He's with TP, and he is going to TP back very defensively. Both teams are grouped as 5.
Yeah, when the
dragon's going to start aggro the red. This is a little risky because it will be a smite battle, but blue side does have the Cho'Gath ultimate for this. So, okay, they're going to choose to engage instead.
Rakan follows. And they both did any. This looks like an excellent fight for red team. They've caught everyone that they need to get. Oh, but the Tristana gets a return kill on the Rakan before following. So, overall, 4 for 1, or 4 for 2 for red side. We're just going to look for the steal, but I think they've got this dragon in the bag.
Oh, a little late on that steal attempt, but a worthy effort.
It was a nice try. There's not much you can do there.
That's what you had to go for the play. Inferno Zone now secured by red team, and the Cassio continues to be more and more of a problem. I'm really not sure if they have a really good answer apart from just lock her down and blow her up. But it's a little hard to do in the middle of her entire team.
Yeah, the problem is, like, if you blow up the Cassiopeia, there's also the Xayah who scales maybe, like, just as well. So, if you blow up one, you can't blow up the other, right?
Right. Their damage is lacking in the sense that they have to pick their target right now.
Yeah, and he only has 1 Flash Tibbers. Choose very wisely.
I mean, he hit both. To a
True,
Cho'Gath, and I don't know. It's possible. I think that they're playmaking opportunities for sure. But it's also true that the Annie is about half the CS as the Cassiopeia right now, so that's gonna hurt a little bit as the game goes on. I'm surprised the Cassiopeia hasn't upgraded her Dark Seal yet, to be honest.
You want to see the Medjais?
I want to see the Medjais!
Let's see, I think she certainly could.
I think she's going for it. Oh, they're actually going to try to look for a pick on the Aatrox yet again. It's going to be a 4v1. This is like deja vu onto the bot side. There's a really good Q from Majano, but in the end, Rakan goes in and does a grand entrance, knocks up 3 people. Xayah flashes forward, and they're able to pick up the kill on Tristana. And that was a 1 for 3.
Yeah, that fight looked like a disaster at first. Aatrox is just sitting on a ward inside all of, like, the blue team. But Rakan hits the 3-man charm knockup, and then everyone's just able to follow up, and he gets blown up before she can ult. Right? Oh, no, she got the ult off, but she still died. And then just all of blue team collapsed, and that's the Baron. Yeah,
Cho'Gath is threatening to steal and make a play, but Rakan's going to jump over the wall, and Cassiopeia is going to DPS the damage. Rakan does die for it. It's a little strange. That I always expect Rakan to be really tanky, but he is very squishy. Sad.
Yeah, just gets munched by the
Cho'Gath. Munched. I guess it's true. He must have munched the Rakan. Kind of worth it in that sense, but it will be Baron and Inferno Soul now on the side of red team.
Yeah, and now the gold advantage just swung back in favor of red team. I think they were down like something around 2 to 3k before, but now they're
Yes.
up about I guess 2k gold.
Yeah, after the last Baron play that they failed, it was about 3k deficit. But tables have turned, or the
We got
turns have
ourselves a
tabled.
game.
A series, in fact. It is game 3 of a best of 5. And unlike the very, one-sided starts on opposite sides in the first 2 games, we got a much more evenly matched third
The
game.
FFF15.
It's very nice to have this sort of balance. But yeah, the Aatrox is going to be looking to split push the bot side. The Udyr just has no fear, I guess. It's a question of, does your gap closer close gaps faster, or can you just literally run away?
He's so fast.
Yeah, what cannot run away is a turret, so Aatrox is going to pick that up. Tristana is going to ult away the Mundo for safety, but
Yeah.
it seems like this tier 2 mid is looking to fall. Oh,
Mundo trying his best to do an Udyr
Okay.
cosplay, but
Xayah
isn't
decides
as
to take 2
successful.
turret shots, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yep. Yeah, I'm so surprised. Udyr and Aatrox are still just battling out in the bot lane.
Oh, yeah, but they're both full health too. Like,
I love it. Love
Just
this
don't
these
die.
sort of interactions,
yeah, so Aatrox probably gonna get this bot tower pretty uncontested.
Right.
And he comes, but I think it's a bit too late. And because she rotated from mid, looks like the turret's also gonna fall to mid lane as well.
Yep, they're just gonna go for this push with the Baron minion, it feels like.
Yeah, I kind of see the logic, right? Like, if you're gonna lose mid turret, might as well get the Aatrox. But I think you either full commit or you
Right.
try to send everyone mid. And
Right. It was at the point of the game where you can't 1v1 the Aatrox, you have to commit a lot more.
Mhm.
That being said, that they're still going. Those cannon minions are doing so much work, they actually stacked up a super wave pod. So the first inhibitor will fall in the mid lane. And we'll see if Red Team decides to keep pushing.
Yeah, it looks like Blue Team just has to give everything here. They
Yeah.
can't really walk up anymore.
Yeah, that's a very powerful Baron play, and they're gonna actually take bot inhib. Are they looking to end here though? Doesn't
Oh,
look
it looks
like
like
it.
they're backing off.
That's probably the smarter choice here.
Hmm. Yeah, dragon spawning pretty soon. They're looking to get that Elder Dragon buff.
Right. With the Elder Dragon, it would actually be really unfightable, I feel like.
Yeah, I think this fight is gonna decide the game. So, Blue Team have to kind of regroup, try the best they can. If they get the steal on this dragon, the fight is completely turnable. So, just comes down to that. Whoever gets the Elder Dragon kill. Okay, so red team's in position, and notice the Zanya's and Cassiopeia's inventory. Not gonna be as easily blown up anymore. So they're gonna start up the dragon, see how it goes.
They're pulling
Already-
it out.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of damage actually. Cassie does so much.
Blue teams need to find an entrance point. The trail gas is over the wall now. The Rookon's going to choose to engage proactively instead. The Janna ult does negate some of that engage, but it does look like Red Team just has too much damage for Blue Team to absorb. There are 2 fights that are going on. It does seem like the Cho'Gath is able to do something, but is he going to survive long enough? No, probably not.
And that looks like the dragon and probably the game for red team.
Yeah,
You know, as
Aatrox is looking
Oh
for the
my
kill.
god, wait, he even sealed it.
Oh. Oh my gosh, and he's gonna run away. Just like
Oh wait, that's not Ethan. I'm sorry, Udyr steals it. Dark Flower, who is
just
this
like
person?
that. Harris?
Harris. Oh my god.
Okay. The Udyr keeps running. He not only did he steal the dragon, he interrupted the Aatrox TP.
Interrupts the TP and gets out alive.
So and gets out alive. And now the question is if he's gonna 1v4. And I feel like even with the Elder
unfortunately.
Drake, it's a little hard, but that is
Yeah,
epic.
Unable to you can't stop that.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
You know, as much as Raymond flames Brian, I gotta say, you probably honor Rakan after that one. That catch on the Tristana is what made that Elder Dragon possible.
I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm gonna comment on this, Charles.
Stay out of the marital dispute.
It's a marital dispute. I do not want to enter that conversation. What I'm gonna say is that I think the Rakan had a really good engages throughout the game. They've always just played to be proactive, and I think that's exactly what they needed in that game.
Mhm.
So that was very nice to see.
Yeah.
The mid also Cassiopeia. Yeah, Cassiopeia was doing a lot of damage, so that was also a key ingredient to their success, I guess.
Yeah, also a really great example of playing from behind, right? Like the red team, they were really down when they lost the Baron to blue team and lost that big fight.
Right.
But they played to their win condition, got the Infernal Soul, and ended up snowballing the game off that.
Right.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch off of Paul's account, and I think we should stream from our league things, right? Or should I stay on Paul's account?
The only problem is, are you logged onto the UAC account?
Oh, okay. I
Hey.
can probably
Paul?
continue from here.
Hey, Paul. Or hey,
Paul
Charles.
is not here.
Hello.
There's this
Hi.
button on the side of your screen. If you right click those people in chat, there's like a little like circle with a line through it. You can ban them.
Charles
Okay.
doesn't have access to Streamlabs, though.
I don't have the stream.
Oh, it's probably
Unfortunately.
Paul. Huh? Okay.
Um,
Bye.
Is there
Sorry
is there a
about that.
problem with the Twitch?
There's just a lot of copy pasta going on. Let's say that.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm currently controlling Paul's computer through Zoom remote control. This is quite possibly one of the most jank stream setups out there.
I guess if you're able to control the stream, you should be able to, control the ban feature question.
Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable digging through Paul's like Chrome tabs though. I feel like that's an invasion of privacy.
It won't be the Chrome tab. It's gonna be Streamlab OBS. It's an
Where is that? Oh, is it this thing? Oh wait. Okay. I see.
We should give people a warning though.
So how do I do this? Okay. Alicia, you have I'll let you be the jury. I'll be the executioner who's getting banned.
I don't like that. First you asked me to comment on a marital dispute, and now this. I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, you're the jury and the judge. I'll be the executioner. Just give me a name, they get banned.
With great power comes greater responsibility.
Okay. Maybe we'll leave them alone for now. So I think we're gonna go into game 4, right?
Yes, this
They're
is
kind of. Yeah, I think Ethan was kind enough to wait for
the
us.
Siri 2-1.
Can I message Ethan through Zoom through Paul's league client?
Oh boy. Would you like an
I
invite?
don't think I can. Yeah, I think if you can invite Paul to the custom game.
Why is this
That
so
would be great.
jank?
Because the two of us are technologically challenged.
No, that's not true. just lacking in the tools that we have.
Yeah, I'll message Ethan.
Alright, I have gotten myself an invite. You would like That's GG invited, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Game lobby is full, unfortunately.
give me 1 second.
Okay, well now we can do actual commentary on Pick Ban. So silver analysis, let's go.
Okay, we're doing well. We got ourselves into the game.
Okay. Yay. So on Streamlab, how do I make it so that I can show the Pick Ban in the Twitch?
Sorry?
So how would I get the Pick Ban to show up in Twitch? Because I think right now it is
So let me. Here's the link to the PicBan. You need to open Streamlabs, and then for source, add a browser.
You have to message Paul.
Oh my gosh, you're not serious.
Oh wait, no DMs. Okay, wait.
Are you able to open Streamlabs by any chance?
Me? I don't think I have Streamlabs installed. I've never actually streamed before.
How are you?
Okay, wait. Jay's coming in clutch with the technical support. I just need to figure out things.
Hey guys.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
I think you're still live on YUEC right now. But
That might be true. I assume our commentary is very entertaining with the Grand in particular.
it's fantastic.
Thank you, Alex.
Do you guys want me to? I can host it on my computer. Question mark.
I think that'd be better.
Okay, yeah.
I think probably go ahead and close down your Streamlabs just so we don't get a weird crossover.
So end stream.
Yep.